so good to be on two wheels. I can't even describe just the feeling, I swear. It doesn't matter how many times I hop on. It will never get old. It will never ever get old. Today, I wanted to talk about stress load, workload management, and how it honestly greatly affects us. It doesn't matter if you're a content creator or an entrepreneur. It could just be someone just working their normal 9-to-5 job. You're going through a lot of things. You have personal things that are going on at home. You've got work things that are going on. It's really about trying to create a work-life balance to where you feel good and to where you feel motivated every day. And it happens so much, especially in the content creation world, where I will see creators that are going strong and they're posting consistently, and they start to deal with a lot of the backlash of having to respond to so many comments and messages. And like I've mentioned before, we want to be there for our community. We want to collaborate with other creators. We want to make sure that we're treating the algorithm correctly, and we want to make sure we're posting at certain times. And this is just dealing with content creation. This isn't having to deal with anything that's going on in our personal lives. And there's going to be moments in time where you feel overloaded, where you feel like you're going through so much, and you want to still provide value and remain consistent, but at what cost? At what cost are you sacrificing when it comes to your happiness and to your well-being? We did merch pre-order, a 2-week pre-order. We launched the Shifter Challenge, which was a huge giveaway. Everything was going great. Everything's going good. I had big plans for marketing the pre-order, and then out of nowhere, my phone doesn't even work. I've tried multiple ways to get my number active on different devices, and I was getting locked out of all my accounts, my social accounts, my Shopify store, and it was extremely tough. I have all of these things going. I have merch pre-order. I'm trying to launch my business. I'm trying to create content, and I felt extremely overwhelmed. And it's hard for me personally, because I am the type of creator where one of my number one priorities is staying in touch with my community, making sure that I'm responding to your comments, responding to your DMs. And when I feel like I can't do that, I can't provide the value that I genuinely would like to, it's really tough and it's overwhelming for me sometimes. And for me, what it was about was dissecting from the most important to the least important on my to-do list of things I had to do to get caught back up, and not letting it get worse and worse. There's going to be things that you can't predict that's going to happen in your life, and that's the frustrating part about it, is we don't know when we're going to get tested with the tribulations or trials or adversities. We don't know when they're going to come. It's going to come at the best moment, the worst timing. We can never predict for it. But what we can do is change the way that we react to these situations. Like I mentioned, I was so stressed, not having my phone number, trying to get into my Shopify account, where I have thousands of dollars worth of sales, people waiting on me, and I was overwhelmed. And it really took its toll on me. I'm not even gonna lie. I was so sad, frustrated, seeing all these other creators keep posting. I'm over here trying to promote my giveaway, promote the Shifter Challenge, promote, my merchandise, and I couldn't even do anything. It was really important for me to understand that it's out of my control. I have spent hours and hours on the phone with T-Mobile trying to get my line of service working, and I couldn't. I did everything in my power to try to get things up and running, but I just couldn't. And so realizing that this is not in my control anymore, I'm doing everything I can. What are the things that I can do? And I had to really take a step back. I'm not gonna lie, for a day, I laid in bed all day. I was stressed out. I slept in till like 1 o'clock, which I've never done in 2 years. I never sleep in. My ass was sleeping in, staying in bed, just frustrated over the situation, feeling hopeless. And I had to quickly check myself. I had to realize that, Shifter, I get it, you're going through tough times and you're dealing with adversities, but how you react to this is what's going to separate you. This is a test. I can't stress the importance of mental health. I can't stress the importance of making sure that you are good before you start taking care of others. And if you're at a point where, let's say, if you are doing content creation and you feel like you're so far behind and you want to keep posting and you want to keep entertaining your audience, and one thing I want you guys to know is that the ones that love you and the ones that care about you, they are so understanding. I stress the importance of being professional and staying consistent, and trust me, I, out of all people, know how important that is to you. But what you need to know is that burnout is real, and that these emotions that you are going through are real and valid, and it happens to everyone. And so your audience would rather see you take a day or two off from your normal schedule rather than getting burnt out and then the quality of your content goes down and down. It's important to remember to take a step back sometimes and just know that you can take a day or two to get caught back up. But the important thing is that if you take the day off from doing your normal assignments, that you're actually taking care of stuff and you're being proactive about it. Because when you're not being proactive and you let things pile up even more, you're only going to hurt yourself. You're going to dig yourself further into sorrow, further into that depression. Even on those days where it's unmotivating, even on those days where it's hard and you feel like you can't give any more, that's where people are defined. And that's what separates from being good and average to being great and amazing, is being able to show up even on those days where you're ready to give up. And like I mentioned, I had to check myself. I had to, because I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do. I tried everything to get my number back, and I was locked out of all my accounts, and just for a brief moment I was like, forget this. I'll let time pass. I'll let fate play itself out, right? You gotta stay strong and you gotta keep grooving. You gotta keep moving to the beat. It doesn't stop, and that's the frustrating part. If you're finding yourself dealing with too much, have a system in place. Have a way so that you can stay productive, in a way that you can stay proactive. That's my number one struggle, is not having a system in place right now, to where it's like, this is my time to respond to comments, this is my time to create, scheduling out actual blocks of time. Start getting organized and start taking care of your brand, because your brand is everything, and they can see it. Others can see it when you're struggling or when you're going through things. They care about you. It's just like your family and your close friends. They know when you're going through it. Your family does too, your audience on these platforms. It's okay to be transparent with them. Let them know, guys, like, I'm struggling, I'm going through a lot, and I need to take a day off of posting. Maybe you make a quick post to your story and you say, taking the day off, getting caught up. Your audience and your family is going to remember that. They're going to be okay with you. They're not going to unfollow you and disregard you and stop showing love. Like, no, that's not how it works. For those of you guys who are dealing with stress management and just feeling overloaded, I get it. But find a solution. The solution will not come and find you. Find a solution to set yourself up for success. And know that there's a way. I don't care how backed up you are. I don't care what you're going through, what you're struggling with, what you're stressing about. Find a way. Find a solution that works for you, that works with your schedule. Make it work. Make it happen, because you have the power to do it. I promise you guys. Stay confident. Stay true to you, because like I mentioned, this burnout, it's real, and it happens with people. You are just as important as the people that are watching your content and care about you and are striving for your greatness. You can't be great if you're burnt out, and if you're tired, and if you're not consistent. So find a way, because there's going to be high times, there's going to be low times in this journey. There's going to be moments where you're motivated and moments where you're not motivated. Guys, I love you. It's always love. I'm out. Peace.